right, well, welcome to another episode of The Deep Dive after a long hiatus, a break.
Respite.
A respite. Yeah, so what
Sabbatical.
Sabbatical. That's a great word for it. So, hey, just this quick little bonus episode, we just want to introduce a little bit of why we've been gone for so long and kind of what the plan is. Also, I want to apologize because it was not my intention for us to be gone as long as we have been. But if you've been following the events at Calvary Church over the last year, we've had a lot of transition, which has actually required let's put Dan, you and I in positions where we have been a little busier than in other seasons.
Our attention has been in multiple places. And it's fair, Brad, it's kind of you to apologize, but you don't do these on your own, to your credit.
Sure.
And so you're not only scheduling with myself, you're scheduling with Chris sometimes and with, Matt or Jeff, like guys on the teaching team. And like everybody's had a pretty interesting year. So you've done a great job, and it's good to be back.
Yeah, we do appreciate, we have faithful listeners, faithful viewers.
We did.
Well, we did. Yes, we'll have to rebuild that. So just kind of a forecast of what to expect over the next couple of months.
Jokes.
Baseball is going to be over, so the fantasy talk that we end up usually incorporating, that might subside. Although winter meetings...
I'm just saying, it actually, you'll be surprised. Yeah. We accelerate through the turn with fantasy baseball.
Perfect. But anyway, so for the deep dive specifically, we are getting ready to start 2 weeks in Daniel. So it's that second part, which originally was going to be a 5 or 6 week series. Now we're scaling it down to 2 weeks.
Right. And for context, originally is a year ago, we were doing teaching team planning, and we did this cool format. We got away for a summit, and with actually a kind of a different teaching team. Some of us are the same, but we did have different people working with us at that time. We had laid out the entire year, and the Daniel series was part of that year. And so we're not just changing willy-nilly, but it kind of makes some sense. It was someone else's material, and at this point in the year, we've caught our own stride. Plus, we have Dr. Paul coming with us.
And that's the other thing. So Dr. Paul Utenich is joining us as our intentional interim lead pastor. He's going to walk with us for a season, spend a lot of time with our board, with Dan, myself, with our staff. He is going to assume oversight of our teaching team. Yep. And so hopefully he'll even be part of some of these conversations over the next year.
I think you'd love that.
It'd be a lot of fun. And so he's got a few weeks of his own material that he wants to teach through just as he starts to start well. I have not really talked with him yet to see what of that works for a deep dive format or what doesn't work. And so it's very likely what you'll see is 2 weeks of Daniel Part 2 and then kind of some intermittent deep dives. And so I'm actually going to be working with Caleb Carlson some. We're going to deep dive some songs that we do as a church. Yeah, so kind of...
That's awesome.
It's her, we hear you say we sing our theology. And so...
Honey in the Rock.
Yeah.
Gonna do that one?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be a really good one.
Yeah. So we're going to deep dive a few of the songs that we sing on a more regular basis, look at the theology, look at the biblical components, and then even ask the question, hey, what shaping effect does singing this song have on the people of God in a corporate setting? And so we'll have a few deep dives where we kind of focus on worship. Once we get back into like a regular deep dive teaching rhythm, we will continue to do bonus episodes of worship and then some other places as well. So really excited for that. And then we have our Advent season. So in the month of December, we'll be deep diving all of those weeks leading up to our Christmas Eve service. So,
Brad, what do you call a deep dive in the past tense?
A deep dove. A dove.
Depth dive?
A depth dive.
Deep dive?
A dived deep. A doved deep? Wouldn't be doved. Be dove deep.
Comment below and help us out.
Yes. So anyway, thank you for joining us for this journey. Again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And as we roll out new episodes in the weeks and the months to come, you will be notified those are dropping. So again, Brad, this is Dan, and looking forward to connecting with you more.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive, a Calvary Church Media Productions podcast. Be sure to subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts.